Alrighty everyone, so it's day 2 of our trip to Salem here. You're looking at the Wesley Methodist Church here. I don't know when it was built, but it looks nice and historic there. It looks absolutely beautiful. Today we're going to go to the Witch House, which is where Judge Corwin lived, the main judge of the witch trials. And it's one of the only structures in Salem from the witch trials that is still standing, so we're going to take a look at that. We were able to get online and get some tickets for that, and right now we're just sort of walking about, exploring, see what we got. But yeah, that is a beautiful old church there. Looks like this wing here, I guess the parish building was added on in 57. I can see the cornerstone there. So yeah, you just look at this town. It has such a beautiful and lovely charm. The weather is dry now. It was drizzling earlier this morning, but I think we're going to be good for today. I'm a little worried about the return trip. They're talking about a hurricane. It's like, well, my luck, go to Japan, get typhoon, go to Salem, get hurricaned, so hopefully we can get back on time and in one piece, but that's later on down the road. Today is Friday, and we're going to enjoy some fun things around Salem. We're going to wander around, explore, and see what we see.
Beagle. One note on this Commodore +4 will send you to a faraway land.
Alright everyone, so we just got done with the Witch Dungeon Museum. We bought the combo pack that includes the Pirate Museum and some other museum, but this one's fun because it actually shows you a little play. And again, we can't video record in it, but we'll go ahead and put up some photos that Squeak Doo took. Yeah, and the reason they said you couldn't video record the play was because of copyright reasons. It was actual transcripts from a witch trial in 1692, and I think the copyright is expired.
Who even owns the copyright?
No, it's public domain. Yeah, that was kind of weird, but now we're heading on to our appointment for Corwin's Witch House. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at that, and then stop by and do the pirate stuff and the other museum, whatever that was that we booked. I don't know what that was, but it was a 3 pass, so we'll find out. Yeah, it's a good time so far here in Salem, and thankfully the weather is still kind of holding out for us. Alrighty everyone, so we just got done with the Witch House. This one was definitely more like one of the ones where you could not get too close, because a lot of the stuff was like original from the 1600s. A lot of it was also reproductions as well. So yeah, this kind of had that feel. You know how like our hotel is maybe like the really old house that you walk through where you're not allowed to touch anything? This is that old house where you're not allowed to like touch anything. It was pretty good. They do have a lot of reproductions though. They mention like the glass and stuff here, that was all done from like the 1940s and stuff. And when back in the colonial times, glass wasn't really around here in the colonies, so you had to send for it, usually to England, possibly maybe Germany, I guess. So Judge Corwin, very wealthy. He was a wealthy merchant, and then he became a judge in the witch trials there, and he may have heard some accusations and stuff in this house. So overall, a pretty good time. The tours are self-guided during the pandemic, but overall, it was a pretty enjoyable time. So now we're going to walk around. I think we're going to go back to that main sort of pedestrian street we were at last night and see some of the other stuff. And alright everyone, so we just got done with Count Orlok's Nightmare Gallery. That one, for the museum, that kind of was a waste of money. They got...
If you love horror movies, it's cool to see like the productions, and they have this thing of like face casts, like bronze.
They have, yeah, they have...
so creepy.
They have bronzed face casts, yeah, they do have that. They have a lot of like photos. I guess the owner went to a lot of Comic-Cons and got like autographs and stuff from actors, which is whatever, but the most of it is like mannequins dressed up in costumes. And
I had like, you're a big nerd when you have a big, well, actually kind of moment at a museum.
Yeah.
Yeah, they kind of said that Kane Hodder played Jason Voorhees in Friday the 13th.
Yeah, but everyone knows part one. It was Pamela Voorhees.
Pamela Voorhees, we stand. You should put a pic of her in there.
I might. Yeah. We'll see what Google has to say there, but. Here it says the Nightmare Gallery is home to a collection of detailed and realistic life-size figures depicting horror icons of the last 100 years. The displays in our museum were created by actual Hollywood special effects artists and theatrical designers. So not even really the main ones, maybe just an assistant or something. And photography is not allowed, so you can't even get a photo.
Photography would have really bumped that place up.
It really would have.
Who wouldn't want to get a pic in front of your favorite horror?
In front of like your Michael Myers or your Lon Chaney's, but all of it was reproductions and replicas. So Count Orlok's Nightmare Gallery in Salem, not worth it. Not worth it.
Oh.
Alright everyone, so we just got done with the Witch History Museum. That was kind of nice. It was definitely more along like the history of the Puritans and kind of more legal and stuff. Definitely that was the most like heavy on the history, but we're on a nice little street here. I don't know what street this is called, but we have a beautiful, I guess this is a Catholic church. It's St. Mary's School over here, and then I guess that would be St. Mary's Church if I didn't know better. And just all along this street you got some really nice buildings. All of Salem has really nice buildings and just this really amazing charm, but we're heading on over to the Pirate Museum to learn about New England's history and piracy and privateering. So yeah, it's a good time so far today. We had a boat tour scheduled for Sunday, but apparently there's a hurricane coming, so we rescheduled that for tomorrow. So I got a phone call in one of the museums about that. So, but in the Monster Museum. Yeah, and if you need insurance, you can get it here. So, yeah, we've got lots of nice things. It's just such a nice and charming town. So we just got done having lunch at Bambolina and Kokeshi. It's kind of an Italian restaurant and an Asian restaurant all in one. And it was kind of loud in there, so I didn't really record too much inside, but I'll put up some footage of what we ate. We ate a pizza, and it was pretty good. And we're still
It's very similar to Via Napoli at Disney.
Via Napoli is better, but yeah, this was pretty good. Yeah. So now we're on the hunt because we're still kind of hungry. We may want to try some ice cream. Alrighty, everyone. So we went ahead and we got some ice cream here from a local place called Melt.
It's really good.
Yeah, it's alright. See, there's the place right there, Melt. The service, the bus was passing, but the service was actually really not good. I found the girls working to be very like, whatever. So, yeah.
I don't think they like that it took us a minute to decide.
Then get out of the ice cream business. Like, people need to realize customer service isn't optional, you know? Like, yeah, that was some lousy service. The ice cream itself is pretty okay. But we did the Pirate Museum,
That was
and
really good.
yeah, like he really enjoyed pirates. He enjoyed storytelling. So yeah, that was really nice. He was really good with the storytelling and everything, and yeah, so we're just hanging out, getting a little dessert here from lunch because we were still hungry after lunch. And in a little bit, we're going to go ahead and do a ghost tour tonight. So we got some fun stuff planned. It's a good time. All right, everyone. So we just did this Witch Mansion haunted house, and it empties out here into the Witch City Mall. And by and large, I felt like the Witch Mansion haunted house maybe wasn't as good as the Frankenstein one. It was, it still had that nice spooky feel of like being so low budget and everything. Yeah, it was.
It had a lot of movie references, like it had Nosferatu and it had The Nun.
Yeah, so it was good. I maybe prefer how the Frankenstein one did it, so we're gonna.
Kind of goes hand in hand with the Count Orlok Museum.
Yeah, clearly they're trying to like, you like horror? Well, here's a gimmick for you. But we're getting ready to go on a ghost tour, so that's in about...
Capture lots of evidence.
Evidence, says Batman. But yeah, we're just kind of strolling through the Witch City Mall and see what they got. Kind of like this too, because it's kind of like, you know, a quieter mall. Yeah. Not a dead mall like Forest Fair, but...
Most of the things want you to enter from the outside.
You know, yeah. But yeah, we're just wandering around and seeing what we see here. Alrighty, so we just got done with the ghost tour and it was pretty good. Yep, Squeak Doo's getting a hydration break there. That's always good. But yeah, we learned that we saw the town hall that they recorded Hocus Pocus in. That was good.
Yeah. You know, it looked bigger in the movie.
Yeah, they know how to make stuff look bigger in the movies. That's that Hollywood magic there. And
we learned about the ghost that tried to murder George Washington.
Yes, we went to a house that Washington stayed at, but didn't want to stay there because he was getting choked, and that was actually the Kerwin, George Kerwin, who was choking Washington, and we went to his house earlier today. You just saw that on this vlog. Yeah. And let's see, we learned our hotel was haunted.
Not the building we're in, though.
Not the building we're in.
If it is, he didn't tell any stories about that.
Right, like, yeah, it was the main building. It was a merchant's wife and a case of infidelity, and...
And they said that it was in the front reception room, and didn't you feel kind of a weird energy when we went there yesterday into the reception room?
Well, I felt the weird energy because the service was horrible and the girl working the desk really did not seem like she wanted us around. That's...
Like, some lobbies you can hang out in.
That one...
not a lobby to hang in.
Because the girl was there and she was being quite mean. So, yeah, yeah, there was that, and
good music in the background.
yeah, there's some people busking in the background there. So we're going to go ahead and head over to dinner now. I think we're doing some veggie burger joint, so we're going to go ahead and explore that and see what we got. Alrighty, everyone. So we're having dinner here at the Boston Burger Company. Yeah, that's the name of this place, and it has some very nice, you know, Salem and goth and occult decorations. And we got a nice Day of the Dead wreath here, or a thing with skulls on it. I guess you could use it for Day of the Dead. Squeak Doo is enjoying a classic macaroni and cheese.
It's good.
And I am enjoying a vegetable panini. I initially ordered the veggie burger, but I wasn't wild about it, and they were gracious enough to swap it out with the panini. So the panini is quite good. So yeah, even though I'm not super hungry tonight, I don't know. Yeah, maybe it just, who knows, man.
I
But
think we just wanted like a little bite after
we
the
wanted
ghost tour.
we wanted a little bite after the ghost tour, and we ate kind of a bigger later lunch. So I don't know, but yeah, we're chowing down, and yeah, it's pretty good. This is a much more on point here. All right, everyone, we got the bat logo for the comic shop there, and
I think it's Harrison.
Harrison's comic shop, yes. So we're heading back to the hotel for day 2 here, and our second day here in Salem, Massachusetts. We had a nice dinner at the Boston Burger Company. I'm actually not feeling as 100% as I would like,
I
and
think we both kind of wanted a light.
we wanted a light snacky thing, and they give very heavy portions, so you know, yeah, like,
I was feeling a little hungry, you know.
yeah, we wanted like a little something. And me, well, y'all know my gizzards, you know my guts are not
Like our mom
at
would
all.
say, our eyes are bigger than our stomachs.
Yes. Yeah, so we're heading back to the hotel now, and this will conclude our second day here in Salem, Massachusetts. We got the Peabody Essex Museum tomorrow, and we have a harbor cruise that was supposed to be Sunday, but the hurricane, and then another ghost tour. And tomorrow we are going to have to, like, stop by somewhere and get supplies for the hurricane, I guess, for what will essentially be another Hagibis kind of vlog from the hotel. But anyway, that's later on down the road. Right now, I thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. You know you're the best fans of any YouTuber in the world. And we will catch you with some more Salem fun. Bye!